Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name is Davlin, and today we're diving into something a lot of you have been asking about: how to become a virtual assistant with absolutely no experience. Listen, I totally get it. You keep hearing about virtual assistants making money from home, setting their own hours, and working remotely. But you might be thinking, I have no clue where to start, or I don't have any fancy skills. Well, good news. You do not need prior experience to start working as a VA. So, in this video, I'm breaking down a simple step by step process to help you get started from scratch. And again, it's a step by step process to help you get started from scratch. I'll share realistic tips, where to find jobs, and even some common mistakes to avoid so you can land your first client faster. And don't forget, stick around till the end because I'm also going to, um, we can share free script you can use to apply for VA jobs, even if you're a total beginner. And trust me, you don't want to miss that. So again, let's get into it. So before we start, my name is Davlin, and I'll be your presenter. I'm the founder of Virtual Force Staffing Corp and creator of your virtual assistant directory. So these are our logos. And about us, our company was established in 2023. And as an entrepreneur myself, I recognize the need for virtual assistants or VAs who could help with the growing demands of entrepreneurship, hence the birth of Virtual Force Staffing Corp. The VA directory was created in 2024 as a directory designed for virtual assistants who aim to acquire clients cost effectively. So first, let's discuss, or I'm going to define what is a virtual assistant. So let's quickly break down what a virtual assistant actually does, because I know sometimes these online jobs sounds kind of vague, right? As a virtual assistant or a VA is basically a remote worker who helps businesses with different tasks. Tasks like managing emails, scheduling social media, customer service, or data entry. Think of it like being an office assistant, but instead of sitting in an office, you're doing it online. Okay. And here's the best part: you don't need a degree to become a virtual assistant. You don't need to be a tech genius. You just need the right mindset and some basic skills, which, spoiler alert, you probably already have. Okay. And your next question would be: can you become a VA or virtual assistant with no experience? So, okay, let's address the big question. Can you really start with zero experience? The answer is absolutely yes. And here's why. A lot of VA tasks are things you already do in your daily life. Okay. So, example, if let's say you're good at organizing your emails, guess what? That's an actual VA service, email management. So, if you're a go to person in your friend group for scheduling events, you could offer calendar management. And if you love making aesthetic Instagram posts, businesses will pay you for social media content creation. Okay. So even if you don't have official experience, you already have transferable skills that you can start offering today. Okay, so how to start a virtual how to start as a VA with no experience. So all right, now we've got out of the way, let's get into how to start or how to actually start. So here are a simple 5-step plan to go from I have no experience to I just landed my first client. So first step is identify your skills, okay? Let's figure out what you've already good at, like I mentioned earlier. And no, please don't tell me nothing because everyone has skills, okay? So take a minute and think. What do people always ask you for help with? Maybe your friends always ask you to proofread their posts. That could mean you'd be great content writing or editing, okay? Or maybe you're the type who loves making to-do lists and keeping things organized. You could offer admin support. So what you can do is you can start doing this right now or after this video. Write down 5 things you're good at, even if they seem small. Trust me, they matter. Okay. Again, first thing you can do is write down 5 things you're good at, even if they seem small. Okay. And then step number 2 is learn basic VA skills for free. Okay. So we have a list. If you go to our website or VA directory, www.yourvirtualassistantdirectory.com, we have resources there for virtual assistants or for our members. And we compiled a complete list of free courses that beginner VAs can actually start taking right away, and they are free. Okay. So now don't stress. You don't need a paid, because you don't need a paid course to become a VA. Okay. There are so many free resources out there. Here are some quick wins you can start with. Number 1 is Google Docs and Sheet. Learn how to organize files. Okay. And then Canva, perfect for making simple graphics. Those are free. We have Trello or Asana. You can sign up and use that for free. It can help you with project management. And when it comes to email etiquette, learn how to write professional emails. Just pick 1 or 2 skills to focus on and practice them for a few days. And step number 3. So maybe you will be asking a lot of questions about the tools that I mentioned, just to give you more information. So I'm so sorry about that. First one is Google Docs and Sheets. So if you're not familiar with Google Docs and Sheets, this is like Microsoft Word and Excel, but online. You'll use Docs to type up like notes, emails, and reports, and Sheets to organize data like schedules, budgets, or client lists. It's one of the most common tools VA use, so you can learn that. And also a Canva, it's a super easy design tool where you can create graphics for social media. I've been using Canva for many years. You can also use it for presentations and documents. Okay. No design skills needed, just drag and drop elements to make professional looking posts. And for Trello or Asana, like I mentioned earlier, think of these as online to-do lists, but way better. Okay. They help you keep track of tasks, deadlines, and projects, which is really useful if you're managing multiple clients. And when it comes to email etiquette, this just means learning how to write clear, polite, and professional emails. Things like greeting the client properly, keeping messages short to the point, and knowing when to follow up. So, again, just pick 1 or 2 skills to focus on and practice them for a few days. Okay. And moving on, next is to create a simple portfolio even without clients. So, how will you do that? So, this is a game changer. And trust me, I've done this. If you want to get hired faster, create a portfolio. Even if you've never had a client, you can make sample projects. Okay. So, example, want to do social media management? Create a few example posts. And then if you want to do email management, you can write a simple or like a sample email template. And if you want to do data entry, for example, make a clean, organized spreadsheet. So store everything in Google Drive or Canva, and you now have a proof to show clients. Okay. So that's actually um doable, actionable steps to create a simple portfolio. Okay. So let's say, for example, you want social media management. Let's say what you can do is to create a few example posts using Canva, like choose a fake business, like a coffee shop or a laundromat or a restaurant. Yeah. And then make 3 to 5 social media posts for them. And then if you want to do email management, write a sample email template, For example, you're writing like a polite reply to a customer inquiry or a professional welcome email for a new client. And then if you want to do data entry, make a clean, organized spreadsheet. Okay. And then list pretend customer names, emails, and phone numbers in neat, easy to read format. Okay. And again, you can store it in a Google Drive or Canva or Microsoft, anywhere, OneDrive, whatever. Okay. And then let's go to step number 4. Okay. So, all right, you've got your skills and you've got a sample portfolio. Now, let's talk about actually getting hired because having all the skills in the world won't matter if nobody knows you exist, right? So, number 4 is find VA jobs and apply. So, where do you find VA jobs or virtual assistant jobs? Here are real places where new virtual assistants land their first gigs. So where to look for VA jobs? First is Facebook groups. That's really effective. So seriously, this is one of the easiest ways to find VA jobs. Just go to Facebook and search for groups like virtual assistant hiring or online jobs for VAs. Inside these groups, business owners post job openings and you can apply by commenting or sending them a message. Super simple, right? But beware of scams. So we've dedicated an entire video about determining if a job post is a scam. So you may want to check that post. Okay. And the next is freelance websites. If you're open to working with international clients, platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and Online Jobs PH are great places to start. So, aside from that, Fiverr, Upwork, and Online Jobs PH, I want to recommend our VA directory. It's yourvirtualassistantdirectory.com. You can find it online. There are a lot of VAs there. If you want to become a member, it's free. So if you want to be seen by clients worldwide and for free, you can actually list your profile there. Okay. So again, it's www.yourvirtualassistantdirectory.com. Okay. So you'll need to create a profile like in Fiverr, Upwork, and Online Jobs PH. List your skills and apply for jobs. But don't worry, we will cover on how to apply in the next steps. Okay. And another step or realistic step is networking, telling people you're a virtual assistant. Okay. So you might be surprised, but sometimes your first client is someone you already know. It could be a friend, a former coworker, or even a local business in your area, right? So tell people, hey, I'm now offering a virtual assistant services. You never know who might need help, right? And don't be shy. Again, don't be shy. Even one small gig can lead to referrals. And before you know it, you'll have more clients that you can handle. So everyone starts somewhere, right? Okay. So our fifth step is apply with a simple, confident message. Okay. Now let's talk about how to actually apply. I know this part can feel a little scary, especially if you're new. You might be thinking, what do I even say? Do I need a long resume? The answer is no. Okay. So most clients don't want to read long, boring application. They just want to know 3 things. Can you do the job? Are you reliable? Or can you start soon? So instead of complicating it, keep your application short, clear, and focus on how you can help them. Again, focus on how you can help them. Here's a simple message you can send when applying for a VA job. So I will be posting that in the comment. I will be pinning that sample VA application message. So if you're following this video, you can copy and paste that in our comment section. Okay. So the only way to get experience is to start. Again, the only way to get experience is to start. Okay. The biggest mistake I see new VAs make is they wait too long to apply because they're afraid they're not ready. They're not ready yet. But here's the truth. You'll never feel 100% ready. Never. So again, the only way to get experience is to start. So take a deep breath, send that message, and before you know it, you'll be landing your first client. All right. So I think there you have it. You don't need experience, but you need the right steps and confidence to start your VA journey. And if you want an introduction video, we also created an entire video for introduction on how to become a virtual assistant. I think that will be very, very helpful, especially for beginner VAs. So again, if this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and comment, "I'm starting today." Again, comment, "I'm starting today," and I will send you the link to join our free VA membership to our VA directory. Okay. So, and that's it, guys. That's exactly how to become a virtual assistant with zero experience. And just to recap, number one is to learn basic VA skills for free. Again, if you join our VA directory, we have that list that you can download and then create a simple portfolio with sample work. Number three, look for jobs in Facebook groups, freelance sites, and VA directory, and by networking. And then apply with a confident but simple message. Again, if this video helped you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more VA tips. And if you're looking for more VA job opportunities, check out your virtual assistant directory, where we connect VAs with real clients. You can sign up at www.yourvirtualassistantdirectory.com. And if you are open to working with a VA outsourcing agency, please check www.virtualforestaffing.com and book the discovery call, and we can connect you with the perfect VA match for your business. No agency fees, no any hidden fees. Okay. So again, thank you so much and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.